It was a dark and stormy night, and everyone in the neighborhood was huddled up in their cozy homes, safe from the raging tempest outside. But there was one house that stood out from the rest. It was the home of the old man who lived next door, a solitary figure who was rarely seen in the daylight hours. As the night wore on, strange noises could be heard coming from the old man's house. Creaking floorboards, shuffling footsteps, and eerie whispers that seemed to echo through the walls. The storm only made the noises more frightening, and the longer they went on, the more uneasy the neighbors became. Suddenly there was a knock at the door. One of the neighbors, a young woman named Sarah, opened it cautiously to find the old man standing there, his eyes gleaming in the dim light. He beckoned her closer, and she couldn't resist his hypnotic gaze. Before she knew it, Sarah found herself trapped in the old man's lair, surrounded by dark shadows and the stench of decay. She could hear the sound of bones cracking and flesh tearing, and she knew that she was not alone in the darkness. As she tried to escape, Sarah felt a cold hand reach out and grab her ankle, pulling her down into the abyss. She screamed for help, but her cries were drowned out by the howling wind outside. The next morning, the neighbors found Sarah's body lying on the old man's doorstep, her eyes wide open in terror. They say that she wasn't the first to fall victim to the old man's malevolent ways, and that his house was cursed by the spirits of all those who had met their doom within its walls. To this day, the old man's house remains empty and abandoned, a chilling reminder of the horrors that lurk just beyond our doors. And every time the winds howl and the rain pours down, the neighbors still hear the whispers of the old man, beckoning them to come closer, if they dare.